Hello, welcome to Whiz Kids. Whiz Kids is a quick recall academic competition for 4th and 5th grade students from area schools. My name is Dave Duda and I will be your moderator. Even though the teams are familiar with the rules, I would like to state that although Whiz Kids is similar to Governor's Cup, it is a Hardin County Schools competition. Today's contestants are from Clarkson and Rineyville Elementaries. Now let's meet the team members and coaches from Clarkson.
Brooklyn Walters is a 5th grader at Clarkson Elementary. She is 10 years old. Her hobbies are drawing and reading. Her parents are Grace and Jonathan Walters. She is in Gate and Beta Club and one day hopes to become a lawyer. Anderson Green is a 5th grader at Clarkson Elementary. He is 11 years old. He is the son of Brandon and Lindsay Green. His hobbies include playing outside and gaming. Anderson is also a member of Beta Club and Gate. When Anderson grows up, he wants to be a surgeon. Tanner Tilford is a 5th grader at Clarkson Elementary. He is the son of Jimmy and Sarah Tilford. Tanner is in the Beta Club and Gate program. He enjoys playing games with his family. When he grows up, he wants to be a chef. Lucy Smith is a 5th grader at Clarkson Elementary. She is 11 years old. Her parents are Lindsay and Adam Smith. Her hobbies include painting and writing. She is also in the Beta Club and Gate at school. When she grows up, she wants to be a movie director. Amy Williams is a kindergarten teacher at Clarkson Elementary. She has taught kindergarten and 1st grade for 12 years. This is also her 2nd year to coach the academic team. Amy has 2 sons, 3 grandsons, and a spoiled basset hound. Sonia Rogers is a 4th grade teacher at Clarkson Elementary. This is her 22nd year teaching and her 2nd year to coach academic team. She has 2 sons that both enjoy playing baseball. When not at the ballpark, she likes to spend time with her family and shopping with her friends.
We will now meet the team and coach from Rineyville.
Molly Knapp is a 5th grader at Rineyville Elementary School. She is the daughter of Amanda and James Knapp of Rineyville. Molly likes to draw, do musical theater, sing, dance, play with her dog Dude, and going camping. Molly wants to be a special education teacher when she grows up. Olivia Bryan is a 5th grader at Rineyville Elementary School. She is the daughter of Amanda and Christopher Bryan of Rineyville. Olivia enjoys playing volleyball. She likes to write stories and likes to draw. She also likes to play with her dog Cooper. She wants to be an archaeologist or a historian in the future. Sonny Elliott is the 5th grade student at Rineyville Elementary School. He is the son of Sonny and Michelle Elliott of Rineyville. Sonny likes to play basketball, kickball, and play video games. Sonny wants to be an NBA player when he grows up. Cash Brangers is a 5th grade student at Rineyville Elementary School. He is the son of Jackie and Travis Brangers. Cash enjoys playing baseball and basketball, and he likes playing with his dog and his brother. He wants to be a baseball player when he grows up. And our coach, Alexis Butler, is a 5th grade teacher at Rineyville Elementary School. Ms. Butler currently resides in Cecilia, and this is her 6th year teaching. She enjoys playing video games, photography, and spending time with her family.
Coaches, you may return to your seats at this time. Teams, are you ready? Contestants, remember you may interrupt the reading of a toss-up question by buzzing in. However, if your answer is incorrect, the question will be reread in its entirety for the opposing team. Teams may confer on bonus questions, but the team captain must give the response. Remember, the bounce back bonus will be in effect. All questions are worth 1 point and each half is 10 minutes long. The first question is a toss-up for either team. This is the word for a circle's longest chord. It passes through the center to reach from one side of the circle to the other. Identify this line segment, which is twice as long as the radius.
Rineyville Elliott.
Circumference.
Incorrect. Time, diameter. Toss-up, 2. The Greek root therm is found
Clarkson, Tilford.
Heat.
Correct. 3, bonus. 2-word answer, please. It is the primary means of reproduction for most prokaryotes and is similar to mitosis. What is this type of asexual reproduction where an organism makes a clone of itself?
Birth.
Incorrect, Captain.
No answer.
Binary fission. 4, toss-up. This theme of geography comes into play if someone immigrates to the United States. Name the theme of geography that deals with the travels of people, ideas, and products.
Rineyville, Brian.
Migration.
Incorrect.
Clarkson, Tilford.
Tourism.
Incorrect. Movement. 5, toss-up. This second of its composer's 3 ballets was based on a fairy tale by Charles Perrault. Its prologue and 3 acts are titled The Christening, The Spell, The Vision, and The Wedding. What is this Tchaikovsky ballet about a prince who awakens Aurora?
Clarkson, Walters.
Sleeping Beauty.
Correct. 6, bonus. This property means that for addition and multiplication, the order of the numbers being added or multiplied doesn't matter. A times B equals B times A, and A plus B equals B plus A. Both illustrate what mathematical principle?
Variables.
Incorrect, Captain.
No answer.
Commutative property. 7, toss-up. This novel contains a drive of dragons that are actually winged angels called cherubim. Meg and Calvin battle the Ecthroi to save Charles Wallace from a rare mitochondrial disease. Give the title of this second novel in Madeline L'Engle's Time Quintet.
Clarkson, Smith.
Wings of Fire.
Incorrect. Time, A Wind in the Door. 8, toss-up. It is also known as the vitalis. For chickens, they are typically yellow in color. Identify this nutrient-rich portion of an egg.
Rineyville, Brian.
The yolk.
Correct. 9, bonus. In the United States, this form of legislature only exists in the state of Nebraska. Give the name for the type of legislature that differs from the United States' bicameral system by having only one lawmaking chamber.
No answer.
Captain?
No answer.
Unicameral. Toss-up 10. For an average singer, this musical concept may span 2 octaves. Identify this word for the group of notes that a singer or instrument is able to reach.
Clarkson, Smith.
Tempo.
Incorrect.
Rineyville, Elliott.
Pitch.
Incorrect. Range. 11, toss-up. An example of this figure of speech is, it was so cold the penguins were wearing jackets. Give the word for exaggeration intentionally used for humorous effect.
Clarkson, Grain.
Hyperbole.
Correct. 12, bonus. Half of a bird rescue sanctuary's animals are ducks. 2/3 of those ducks are females. Find the fraction of the sanctuary's animals that are female ducks.
One-third.
Correct. 13, toss-up. Often called the city of firsts, This Kentucky city was home to the state's first courthouse and was the site of the signing of Kentucky's first constitution. What was Kentucky's first capital?
Rineyville, Elliott.
Danville.
Correct. 14, bonus. Members of this kingdom of life are known for producing their own food from sunlight and carbon dioxide. What are these organisms, which include ferns and trees?
Plants.
Correct. 15, toss-up. In Japan and China, this art form equals poetry and painting in importance. It requires a pen or brush, ink, and some type of paper. Give the name for this art of beautiful writing.
Clarkson Smith.
Cursive.
Incorrect. Time, calligraphy. 16, toss-up. Give the following sentences adjective clause. People whose pets shed need to clean their houses often. Time, whose pets shed. 17, toss-up. A bus leaves for Cincinnati every 10 minutes. Another bus leaves for Cleveland every 12 minutes. A Cincinnati bus and a Cleveland bus have both just left the station at the same time. If it's 6:30 a.m. now, when is the next time a Cincinnati and a Cleveland bus will leave at the same time?
Rineyville, Elliott.
7:30.
Correct. 18, bonus. These colonists might be treated like apprentices or they might be treated like slaves. They mostly came from the British Isles and included both men and women. What kind of people signed contracts to work for people who paid their way to the New World?
Servants.
Incorrect, Captain.
Indentured servants.
Correct.
What?
19, toss-up. Some legends say this character was a Hessian soldier who died at the Battle of White Plains. An American cannonball decapitated him, but his fellow soldiers only had time to retrieve his body from the battlefield. Identify this character who makes an appearance in Washington Irving's The Legend of Sleepy Hollow.
Clarkson Smith.
Revere.
Incorrect. Time, the Headless Horseman. 20, toss-up. One example of this sound occurring is the crack of a whip. Give this two-word term for a very loud noise that occurs when a moving object breaks the speed of sound.
Rineyville, Brangers.
Sonic boom.
Correct. 21, bonus. In the United Kingdom, this part of a theater is called a circle. The loge and mezzanine are other special types. What is the three-syllable word for an auditorium's upper level of seats?
No answer.
Captain?
No response.
Balcony. Toss-up, 22. A rectangular flower bed is 2 meters wide. It is twice as long as it is wide. In meters, what is the flower bed's?
Clarkson Tilford.
8.
Incorrect. I'll reread the question. A rectangular flower bed is 2 meters wide. It is twice as long as it is wide. Okay, at the end of the first half, the score is Clarkson 5 and Rineyville 5. Welcome back to the second half of Whiz Kids between Clarkson and Rineyville Elementaries. During the half, the following substitutions were made. Joining the team from Clarkson is Harper Lentini.
Harper is a fifth grader at Clarkson Elementary School. She is a member of the Beta and Gate clubs. She is the 11-year-old daughter of Christy and Jeff Lentini. Her hobbies include drawing and reading. She wants to be a language arts teacher when she grows up.
And from Rineyville Elementary are Jackson Combs and Bryson Barrows.
Bryson Barrows is a fifth grader at Rineyville Elementary School. He is the son of Jay and Latino Barrows of Rineyville. Bryson likes to ride bikes, draw, and play video games. Bryson wants to be an engineer when he grows up. Jackson Combs is a fourth grade student at Rineyville Elementary School. He is the son of Scott and Suzanne Combs of Elizabethtown. Jackson likes to read, play video games, and go outside. Jackson wants to be a zoologist when he grows up.
Teams, let's begin the second half of today's competition with a toss-up question. This agreement was signed in September 1783 by representatives of King George III and those of the United States of America. The treaty ended the Revolutionary War and recognized the United States as a free country. Name this treaty.
Rineyville Elliott.
Declaration of Independence.
Incorrect. I'll reread the question. This agreement was signed in September 1783 by representatives of King George III and those of the United States of America. The treaty ended the Revolutionary War and recognized the United States as a free country. Name this treaty named for the city in France in which it was signed.
Clarkson Tilford.
The Gettysburg Address.
Incorrect. Treaty of Paris. Toss-up. 2. Spelling required. The teenagers rented expensive tuxedos for their senior prom. Spell the word from the previous sentence that is an antonym of cheap.
Clarkson Walters.
EXPENSIVE.
Correct. 3. Bonus. Planets move the fastest when they are at this point. What is the term for the closest point in an astronomical body's orbit around the sun?
Orbit.
Incorrect, Captain.
Summer.
Incorrect, perihelion. 4. Toss-up. Like Scotland and England, this country claims the hornpipe and jig dances as its own. It is also famous for clogging.
Rineyville Elliott.
Ireland.
Correct. 5. Bonus. A student council meeting had 10 fourth graders and 12 fifth graders in attendance. What, in lowest terms, is the ratio of fourth graders to fifth graders at the meeting? Incorrect, Captain.
5-6.
Correct. Toss-up. 6. This cultural icon became the youngest person ever named Time Person of the Year when chosen for the honor in 2019. Name the Swedish environmental activist known for launching the school strike for climate movement. Time, Greta Thunberg. Toss-up. 7. The frequencies of these waves are too low for humans to see, but many night vision goggles rely on this type of light. They are often associated with heat. Identify this.
Rineyville Elliott.
UV light.
Incorrect. I'll reread the question. The frequencies of these waves are too low for humans to see, but many night vision goggles rely on this type of light. They are often associated with heat. Identify this type of electromagnetic radiation with wavelengths just longer than red light.
Clarkson Walters.
Thermal waves.
Incorrect. Infrared. 8. Toss-up. This artist set many of his paintings, including Young Corn and Daughters of Revolution, in his native Midwest. His masterpiece is a double portrait of a farmer holding a pitchfork standing beside a sour-faced woman. Who was this Iowan painter of American Gothic? Time, Grant Wood. 9, toss-up. The co-author of this opera's libretto was DuBose Hayward, who also wrote the novel on which it was based. Set primarily on Charleston's Catfish Row, it tells of a lame beggar's love for a murderer's girlfriend. Give the title of this opera by George and Ira Gershwin. Time, Porgy and Bess. Toss-up 10. State the following sentences predicate nominative. My little sister Lucy is turning into a first-class artist.
Rineyville Elliott.
First class artist.
Incorrect.
Clarkson Tilford.
Turning into a first class artist.
Incorrect. Artist. Toss-up 11. A triangular sail has a base and a height of 12 feet. Find in square feet the sail's area.
Clarkson Green.
144.
Incorrect.
Rineyville Bryan.
24.
Incorrect. 72. 12. Toss-up. This economic term can mean an increase in money or in income. What term is usually associated with an increase in the prices people pay for goods and services?
Clarkson Lentini.
Inflation.
Correct. 13. Bonus. This adjective, which may precede laughter, is a synonym of infectious. State this word, which also means a disease is capable of being spread.
Contagious.
Correct.
Shoot.
14. Toss-up. They can be categorized as intrusive or extrusive. Examples include basalt and obsidian. Identify this general class of volcanic rock, usually associated with hardened lava or magma.
Rineyville Combs.
Molten rock.
Incorrect.
Clarkson Tilford.
Igneous rock.
Correct. 15. Bonus. These cultural emblems of Pacific Northwestern tribes can reach 40 feet in height. They serve as family crests, typically representing a tribe's or clan's ancestors. Identify these carved and painted wooden poles.
Totem poles.
Correct. 16. Toss-up. At the grocery store, Melvin spent $42.85. He paid for his items with a $50 bill. How much change should Melvin have received?
Clarkson Green.
$7.25.
Incorrect.
Rineyville Elliott.
$8.25.
Incorrect. $7.15.
I said 25. It's okay.
17. Toss-up. This four-letter term can refer to vascular tissue in the leaves of plants. Give this term that can refer to passages for nutrient exchange in plants or for blood flow in animals.
Rineyville Elliott.
Veins.
Correct. 18. Bonus. This estate was once known as Little Hunting Creek Plantation. It is a two-story Georgian mansion overlooking the Potomac River and has a recognizable red roof. Give the name of George Washington's Virginia home.
No answer.
Captain?
No response.
Mount Vernon. 19. Toss-up. This character's friends are Stella, Bob, Ruby, and Julia. He ends up...
Clarkson Walters.
The one and only Ivan.
Correct. That's correct.
Give you a
Bonus 20. This actor and singer established a foundation in 2001 to promote music education in Memphis schools. He voiced Boo Boo in Yogi Bear and Branch in the Trolls movies. Identify this former member of NSYNC whose solo hits have included Mirrors and What Goes Around Comes Around, popularly known as JT.
Justin Timberlake.
Correct. 21 toss-up. Bradley walks exactly 1 mile to school. How many feet does Bradley walk to school?
Rineyville, Elliott.
5,280.
Correct. 22, bonus. This kind of composition can have 2, 3, or 4 movements in related keys. Sometimes it is written for a single instrument, while in other instances, a small ensemble plays it. Identify this type. That is the end of the match, and the final score is Clarkson 13, Rineyville 8. Congratulations to the winning team and to both teams for an excellent competition. Join us for our next Whiz Kids competition.